Let me ask you something real quick. Have you ever noticed how the funniest person in a room is usually carrying the heaviest weight? They're always smiling, always got a joke to tell, always the one keeping the energy up. But when the room goes quiet, something shifts. That's what people mean when they say, tears of a clown. When people hear that phrase, they think it's poetic or dramatic, but it's not poetry, it's behavior. It's a survival strategy. Tears of a clown is what happens when someone learns early that being funny, being strong, being upbeat keeps people comfortable, even when it costs them emotionally. So today, I want to talk to you about what this really means, how it shows up in real life, and more importantly, how you actually start healing it. The meaning at its core, Tears of a Clown is simple. It's suffering quietly while making sure everyone else is okay. It's learning to smile before anyone asks questions. It's laughing off things because explaining your pain feels like too much work, too much of a risk. You're not pretending or being fake. You're performing because it keeps you safe. And that's an important distinction. You've probably met this person. Shit, you might be this person. They're always good. Not great, not bad, just good. No hesitation, no detail. Serious moments get turned into jokes. Pain turns into humor. Trauma becomes something everybody laughs at, except the person who lives it. They're the ones everyone leans on. Always available, always listening, always helping. But when you ask them how they're holding up, they wave it off like it's nothing. And here's the part nobody sees. When they're alone, the energy drops, the noise stops, the smiles fade. That's when the weight shows up. Most people who wear this mask didn't choose it randomly. They grew up in spaces where emotions weren't welcome, where strength is required, where vulnerability either wasn't safe or wasn't useful. So the lesson becomes quiet but powerful. Don't feel too much. Be useful, be entertaining, and be strong. And that works for a while until the mask gets heavy. And the healing doesn't begin with some dramatic breakthrough. It starts small. It starts when you give yourself at least one place where you don't have to perform, one person, or one journal, one quiet moment where you're not expected to be funny or strong. Then comes something harder, naming what you actually feel, not polishing it, not softening it, just calling it for what it is, whether it's sad, tired, angry, hurt, etc. That's not weakness, that's honesty. And somewhere along the way, you have to untangle this belief that your worth is tied to what you provide. You don't have to entertain to be loved. You do not have to fix to belong. You don't have to smile to earn your place. You're enough, even on your quiet days. Let me say this clearly, especially if this hits home. You're not broken, you adapted, you survived. But survival isn't the goal forever. Healing begins when you allow yourself moments where your mask can come off, or when the mask can rest. Moments where the smile isn't required. Moments where the tears don't have to hide. That's how the clown heals. Not to never smile again, but by finally being able to stop.